me, I thought I'd go live and try and catch some of you. And I was just on that Cannabis Show channel live stream, and I thought, you know what, I want to go live myself and have a bit of fun and chill out with some friends. So come on in, it'll be good to see you all. And yeah, I'm here chilling out. I've had a really relaxed afternoon, and yeah, I just wanted to come online and chill with some friends, fam, and see who's on. And yeah, welcome to the two people. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Sunday fun day, Sunday hangout with Gemma, your girl. It's good to see you all. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Good to see you, hun. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Danger Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Welcome. I hope you're doing well on this Sunday afternoon for you guys in the US and Sunday evening for me. It's currently 9:30 at night here in the UK. I'm doing great, Chrissy. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm just munching on my chocolate right now. So, yeah, I'm just munching away on chocolate. Hey, Mr. Fulton. How you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. 4 of you in. Whoop. Awesome sauce. And I also have my faithful Coke to see me through. So, yeah, I thought I'd go live and see who's on and see who want to chat. And yeah, Sunday fun day, hang out and see who's on. And yeah, I just want to chat and hang out and yeah, have a bit of fun. And yeah, I'm feeling a bit funky. And yeah, I thought I'd come on and hang out with some friends. You're cooking dinner. Awesome. Nice. What you cooking, Chrissy? Anything nice? You gonna tell me what you're cooking, Chrissy? I'm glad you're doing good, Danger Chris. Glad to see you. Yeah, so I just thought I'd come on and see if anyone wants to pop on and have a bit of fun time with Gemma. By the way, the poems you wrote were beautiful. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that. Thank you. You will see some poetry, like I say, tomorrow. There will be some poetry going up tomorrow on my channel. Oh, steak, Chrissy. Oh, now you're making me feel hungry. Yeah, not sure about the mashed potatoes, Chrissy, but steak, hell yeah. I would definitely eat steak. Yummy. Hey, Mr. Ward, Barry, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you being here. I really do. Welcome. 7 of you in now. Woohoo! Yeah. This is awesome sauce. Straight from the beginning. Whoop. Yeah. I'm so happy to see you all. 7 people. Yeah. This is awesome. And I'm going to move closer to the camera so I can see you guys because I've been sitting too far back from my computer. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and see. I'd rather have the potatoes off now. Oh, okay. Sure, no worries. Like, wow, okay. Yeah, so I thought I'd just come on and see you all and see who was on. And yeah, I thought I'd have a bit of fun being on live stream right now and see who wanted to chat and stuff. So thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that. I do really appreciate that. Sunday fun day hangout. We're just going to chill and laugh and catch up and see who else comes on. And I'm actually going to send this out in the my hangouts and let people know that I'm actually live right now, so people can actually see that I'm on. Let me send this out to some peeps so they can see that I'm on. Him and him. Send out another link. Why is this not working? Him, her. No, I don't want to. That. Amber. Yeah, that'll do from now. People I want to have on my stream. Hey, Full Flare David, how you doing? Sorry, just a quick hello. Early morning gym session. My birthday next Sunday. Quick question: should I do an early morning gym next Sunday before my meal, or just chill? Oh wow, David, put me on the spot. Why don't you? Having a couple of issues today, Jim. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I'm sorry you're having issues, buddy. I hope you feel better. Reach out to me on Twitter if you want to, Mr. Ward. How? Yeah. Oh, I got a message. Hello. Be right there. Just got. Oh, okay. No worries, Samantha. I get it. yeah, so I just thought I'd come on and talk to you all and chill and see who's online and whatnot. And yeah, I'm going to put my Twitter for at Mr. Ward. I'm going to put my Twitter in here. I don't understand why it's not writing in the capitals, stupid thing. My Twitter is at GEMMA_GEMS1. Actually, 1. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Ward. There's my Twitter if you want to contact me in private, Mr. Ward. If you want to talk to me about anything that you're going through, there's my Twitter. You can DM me and we can have a private chat offline if you want. That's my Twitter name if you want to chat to somebody. So if you want to contact me on Twitter, and anyone who wants to add me on Twitter, there is my Twitter handle. And you can get a hold of me there. That's probably the most direct way you can get hold of me right now, as my Facebook's not working. Okay, Chrissy, no worries. I know there's a couple of people who are now going to be coming in anyway, so yeah, no worries at all there, hun, no worries. Yeah, so I just thought I'd chill out with you all and be like, Sunday fun day, let's go, woohoo! And chill out and, like, you know, just come on, and I'm going to send this out again to some people in my Hangouts. Sharpshooter! Yeah! Hey, brother, good to see you. I'm going to send this out, like I say, to some more people in my Hangout section. So hopefully some people will come on, especially to Bud as well. Who else should I send this to? Boomer. Send it to him if he wants to come in as well. That will do. Yeah. So that's, hey, Flat Earth Forums. Hey, Chelsea. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sharpshooter. Hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, Flat Earth Forums. Good to see you again, buddy. I appreciate your support more than you know. Thank you so much, Flat Earth Forums, in the shout out earlier. Oh my God, you are so sweet. Like you made me want to emotionally cry. Like I was so humble, like to hear you shout my name out. It was so sweet. Thank you so much, Flat Earth Forums. I do really appreciate what you do, and like Forfeit David, I used to be on Instagram. I've actually took my account down because I was getting inappropriate messages, and yeah, I didn't really want to stay on there with douchebag men telling me dodgy. Which is Bryce, how are you? How are you all the way from New Zealand, my friend? Good to see you. Hello, Papa Apple, how you doing? Good to see you. Chelsea, I'm good. How are you? Papa Apple, so good to see you, hon. Hey, good to see you. I just got a message. Hold on a second. On my way to the store. Be back in 20. Okay, Boomer, no worries. That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, Flat Earth Forums, good to see you. Bryce, New Zealand, good to see you, buddy. I'm having a wonderful weekend, thank you. Papa Apple, how are you? I hope your weekend's doing well too. Yeah, I'm really happy, Chelsea. It's been a really great weekend of relaxing and just taking it easy and not really doing much. Just letting myself relax and doing some researching on articles for my videos during the week. So I'm going to be working hard on my content next week. It's going to be a really busy week of filming and getting some content out there. Flat Earth Forums, the Sharpshooter doesn't have any content. He doesn't make videos. Flat Earth Forums, just to let you know, he's a trusted moderator for a lot of channels. And I'm doing well, thanks. I'm enjoying reading a new book. I wish I found it sooner. Oh wow, okay. The Sharpshooter, did you get that name after Bret Hitman Hart? I don't know if he. I don't know. You have to. Yeah, Flat Earth Forum. The Sharpshooter is a good moderator. If you want any new moderators, Flat Earth Forum, Sharpshooter will be your guy. And Faith in the Fallen is joining me again. Yeah.
Hi.
Here she is, my beautiful sister.
I just got out of the shower.
How you doing?
My hair's soaked. I just jumped out of the shower. I came on.
No, yes, I'm on.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought I'd send you the link. I was like, you know what, I'm bored and I feel good. Why don't I just go live and see who comes on? So I was like, bang, my sister's come on with me. So
Everybody, I can see the chat, so that's
yeah,
good.
we've got some good people in here so far. We've got some really good people in here. Flat Earth Forums is a really good guy. He gave me a massive shout out on his stream earlier and was like, she has an amazing autism channel. It made me want to cry. I was like, oh,
That's good.
he's a really good guy. I was just like, oh. So yeah, Flat Earth Forums is good. Yeah, and people keep asking Sharpshooter why he doesn't create content. He just said, it's cool. I'm only a supporter and moderator to help out channels and get rid of bad people, brackets trolls. Yep, you certainly are, Sharpshooter. You whack a lot of trolls out my stream, so I appreciate you, brother. Really, I do. Because without you, my channel would go down the toilet. Pretty much. Because a lot of people like to troll me. And Papa Apple says, hey, Faith in the Fallen, hope your week is going well.
Hello. Nice to see you guys. And hello to Fourth Letter David.
Yes, everyone's saying hello to you because a lot of people recognise you from my channel. So there'll be a lot of people who are like, "Oh, Faith's on with you again." Yep. Faith in the Fallen will be a regular contributor on my panels. Trust me, she's pretty much been on my panels non-stop since I've been doing them. So you'll get to see her near enough every time that I'm on. Like if she's active and I'm active at the same time, it's usually I will text and be like, "Hey, do you want to hop on with me, please?" So I usually send her the link to come on. And yeah, Faith in the Fallen has a music channel, guys. If you don't know Sam, you really need to know her. Her channel is amazing. She actually uploaded a track yesterday, which I still need to comment on because I fell asleep earlier. And then I just got put onto the Cannabis Show panel because he sent me a link saying, "Oh, come and chill with me." So I was like, "Okay." So I just spent like an hour and a half there with him, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go live." So I jumped straight into my own live stream. I was like, "Okay, I'm bored."
Nice.
So yeah, I just kind of had a nap from our phone call earlier, and I spent an hour with them, and I was like, "Okay, I should go and get dinner, but I'm not hungry." I was like, "You know what? Go live." So. Yeah, I thought I'd go live instead, and now I've got my chocolate, my 3 blocks that I've got left of it, because I've been eating it non-stop since our phone call, and I've got my bottle of Coke with me, so I'm sitting here buzzed out with sugar right now. But I need folks like you, Sharpshooter Margaret. If you can choose, of course, I like subscribing to people, so I don't mind no content you're trusted and you ever create content. Yeah, Sharpshooter doesn't really create content, Flat Earth Forums. He's more of a moderator and support a channel. He's very, very been under attack recently. He's had a lot of people try and clone him and threaten other channels. I had a channel come in here the other day claim to be him and telling me that my channel was crappy and some other stuff. So be very, very careful. If you see someone trying to act a sharpshooter, go and report it directly to him, which is what I did. Don't let Sharpshooter think that it's him because it's not. Sharpshooter would never, ever be horrible to anybody on this platform. In 2 years I've known him, like, make sure you tell him if there's any issue because there has been another channel going around acting like that's him and it's not. So, hey Huntress, how you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, Sunday fun day hangout, and I just thought I'd go live and be like, hey, let's chill. So for me, I'm like chilling, and yeah, I just thought I'd invite my beautiful sister on, and she can come and chill with me and help me out. So yeah. Now my iPhone charger decides to kick in. Lovely. And I just plugged it in for 2 hours. Yay. And my phone's nearly dead. Stupid thing. Oh well. Yeah, so if you don't know Sam, people, like, you really need to know Sam. Her channel is really amazing. Like I've said, it's a music channel and she does a lot of good songs. And as you can see, she's a very pretty lady looking into the camera right now. She's very, very pretty, and I'm now making her blush.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Well, you do it to me. You do it to me when I'm on your channel. You're like, well, and I'm like, okay, now you're making me blush, so it's only fair I can get to do it to you.
Zing.
I know, I'm cheeky. I get to promote you because I get to go. You know what? Promote Faith in the Fallen. If you don't know Faith in the Fallen, you should hurry up and do it like support my sister, and I'll promote you all day. Like literally, I'll sit here and go like I will promote you like loads. So, and Flat Earth Forums says I'm also looking for new hates because the old ones come. Yes and no, Flat Earth Forums. It depends on if they actually stay around or not. Most of the time they don't try to because I usually ban them. So usually with me they won't stay because they know. Oh, we've got Sean for Help joining us. Yeah.
And now I get to join with my full audio effects since I've got my audio fixed.
Nice.
I just
Doesn't
tried
that sound
phoning you,
good?
Dad, by the way. I just tried phoning you.
Yeah, no, I was on the road. I've been trying to get a lot of things done today. It's my Sunday. It's busy.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I need to speak to you about something else that happened this morning.
Thinking about boys again? Is that it?
No, but something about a certain. Oh God.
Yeah, see, now I caught her off guard. Next thing you know, I'm just going to sit here and look really cute and pink ears and glasses and have a pink nose. She won't even know what to do with herself. That's how it is. Oh, I get to lose 10 pounds off my face with this filter, so this is good for me.
I'm so happy he's on. Yay! I've been wanting. Oh.
Get your Sean fix.
Yes, I need my Sean fix today. Like, I need. He knows that I'll be phoning him after the stream as well because I need to talk to him about something that happened this morning, as Sam knows what happened with the same group yesterday and again this morning.
Well, I too have had some issues today that I've dealt with, I think, admirably well. I didn't lose my stuff, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, what's been going on? Hey, Hambone Dancer, good to see you.
Until I can see how things here in Canada change, because this has definitely bolstered the idea that I'm going to be moving back to the States.
Yeah.
You're not going to see me wear this hat anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Done with it. Yeah, when Toronto police are protecting Antifa and you can't get a member of the press near Antifa to take photos because they'll be arrested for antagonizing Antifa. I'm sorry, I think we've missed the mark here. We have a lot of stupid going on. So it is what it is. But I handled it well because I was ready to blow up and explode and use so many different metaphors, analogies, epithets. I could go on, but I think I'd just be digressing.
Oh, okay.
It's my way of using sarcasm and, bathing myself in vitriol at that point in time.
Oh, there you go, Shopshit. Thank you. I didn't see that. Okay, my bad.
By the way, Faith and the Fallen, I have to say, I've never really seen you in person, which is funny because I've always seen you in the chats. But I have to say, I really like the color of your hair. You have that kind of like when I was a kid, I had the same color hair, but I don't have that anymore. So it's like,
Dad, you should see Faith and the Fallen. And like, I listen to their videos a lot. They're constantly like on my channel.
Yeah, no.
I dye my wife's hair. Oh, go ahead.
A little darker right now because it's wet, but yeah, thank you.
Sam has been a long time supporter with me. She's been with me when I've had the worst meltdowns, panic. She's been on the phone for early hours in the morning with me like you have, and she's kind of on Gemma. And I'm like, no. And she's like, is everything right? No. So she's kind of gone, okay, what's happened? And she's talked me through it. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'll be all right. And then I'm like,
Cool.
So she's an amazing person. She really is.
We both
Adelaide.
And we understand each other pretty much, so it's easy.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, pretty much. We've got each other's back and stuff. And I was feeling entertained today. And I was like, I've been on a few live streams today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live, try it, and have a bit of fun with it and play around. And I was feeling bored. So I was like, yeah, because I was going to have a nap and then that didn't work. So I was like, okay, I might as well go live instead of going for a nap and having dinner. So I thought I'd go live instead and entertain myself.
Well, I've been doing pretty good today with everything overall, even though I'm pretty busy. So
I know.
Real quick. So
I know, which is
and
why
if anybody ever asks why I asked about her hair and all that and said that, is because, believe it or not, I dye my wife's hair. Yeah, I'm kind of good at that. So I also did my stepdaughter's hair before she ended up getting deported from Canada, of all places. To get deported from Canada, you have real skill. And she's top marks on that one. But no, I dyed her hair a magenta style of almost pinkish purple. It was so bright, I kept telling her to take the batteries out of her hair. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I did the whole thing. It was beautiful. The hardest part for her was accepting that at first her hair was completely blonde. And she's like a dark, almost raven kind of black hair. And so when I finally got her hair bleached to get it down to where we could get the color to stick and actually do what it needed to, yeah, I was kind of patting myself on the back on that one. So,
hey, pro-life American, how you doing?
So, what was that, Sam?
That's a hard color to get for sure, especially if you're naturally dark-headed.
Yeah, that was a task. That was something that was like, for a guy. Life goal, check.
Welcome, pro-life Americans. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the stream and channel. God. I hope you find what you're looking for. And welcome. Yeah.
I'm kind of cheeky that way, but it is what it is.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say you're cheeky. It's you have a fun personality, and you have a lot about you that people should love, and what I see of you, and it's a case of you have a special personality.
Well, I try. Well, on the brighter side of things, I found a few things today that were kind of interesting stuff as I've been kind of looking at things for my channel and trying to get it back up to par where we can do everything. Yeah, I finally found royalty-free music for free that's good.
Ooh.
And anybody can get to it. Anybody can get to it. So
that's always
yeah.
You have to link it to me, Dad, in our chat. You have to link it to me.
Yeah.
So I can.
And at the same time, I have their channel. They're actually on YouTube. It's royalty-free music. So I'll grab the channel here for this one and just do this.
Hey, Louis.
I'll throw it in the private chat so that way everybody here has it, but then I'll throw it out in the link out on the site too here for. So if anybody's actually looking for stuff, in order to really get it though, you really want to become a Patreon member to get the exclusive stuff that they have, because they have 10 really good tracks every month that are there. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Patreon because of all the BS that the CEO is. I mean, he's a real tool, but that's fine.
I'm not even going to go there about that.
Somebody accidentally pushed him into a wood chipper. Would be bad, but
recently got himself in extreme hot water. He was at VidCon recently, and he invited a big autism channel who I follow, and he caused a lot of controversy. The guy's daughter is severely autistic. She's called Abigail. She's 13 years old. She was stimming quite heavily, and she hums as part of her stimming, and the guy from Patreon basically told her and her dad to shut up or they'd be forcibly removed. And it was viral. It went all over YouTube. The video was posted on YouTube, Instagram. The BBC got hold of it, CNN, and it went nuts. His channel was blown since that. Yeah, he's a douchebag. He's literally, oh, well, she shouldn't have been here. You were interviewing her, douchebag. Like,
I'm going to put that out again real quick here. So, like, I've mastered something through the process of Gemma helping me.
Yes.
And this is actually where I can actually play sounds from my desktop through my microphone now. At the same time, I'm playing my mic using a few things. I'm going to be doing tutorials on this if anybody wants it. But I figured I'd share that bit out there of getting the royalty-free music out there. I thought that'd be a nice little nugget to offer on your channel for everybody. That way they could go look and they'd be like, ooh, and they can go grab and do what they want with it now. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that later. Not tonight. Because I have to piece it all together. This is a huge thing. And for those who may find this interesting, and I will definitely put this up today, though, there's another free nugget for Gemma's channel here. If you are having pops, clicks, snaps, sparkles, anything like that you can describe the sound in your audio when you're hearing or when other people are hearing you, your motherboard may be a problem and your USB ports are the suspect. Typically, it's because of the fact that how the USB ports are separated. I actually have a diagram from the manufacturer of what my USB ports are, and I'll show why I had to go very painfully to USB 2 on all of my ports and take everything out of my USB 3.1. So for anybody who actually wants those little tips and whatnot, I'll offer that up freely later. But that's just something I thought I'd share on there. If anybody has a problem, switch all your gear over to USB 2 for a moment if you can afford to do it. Otherwise, try and get everything as far away from it being split. There's a thing where I noticed that 4 of my USB 3 ports were through the CPU and everything else was through the chipset on the motherboard, and that was what was causing the problem. So if anybody has that problem, now you know for free. There you go. Little freebies, little nuggets of free.
Sean, people need to know who Sean is. Let me explain who Sean is and what he does. Sean is a American veteran. He served in the American Army. He is one amazing guy who has devoted a lot to help people. Sean is a very caring, compassionate person. Damn, he can sing. Let me just say that straight off the back. He can sing like, yeah. I had the pleasure last night of hearing a few tunes, and yeah. He has a talent for singing. He helps a lot of people. He's currently counseling me on some issues that I've got going on right now. And he's been the most supportive person I've dealt with recently on YouTube. And like I said, I call him a father figure. To me, he is a dad and always will be, him and Amber.
I love that unicorn he does. It's so funny.
Yay! Yay! That's my favorite part, is I have to add the yay into it because it's like, yay! Yeah.
So Sean is an amazing person, guys. Like, really, he has a really good inspirational channel. He's doing a lot of disability awareness, especially with regards to psychosis. He raises awareness of how people go through it and how they live with it. And he recently was playing a game which is called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and the game is about a character who has I'm gonna let Sean explain because I can't even do it justice. So
she's Senua is the character. You can buy the game on Steam. It's $30, but we used it as a form of psychosis awareness. I had to take everything down and unlist what I could that wasn't copyrighted. They were running ads on it, which I didn't want. I do anything with mental health specifically that I'm trying to help people with, that, trying to find some calm, some peace. I don't want to monetize those because that's kind of my way of paying things forward. Kind of like like I said on her stream here where she did an interview of me. It's my atonement for all the things that I feel that I really need to pay forward on and work through and show where the important aspects of where we've forgotten who we really are at. I'm trying to make all of those things free as much as possible. I don't want to monetize those videos at all. But eventually I'll get into the entertainment stuff, which I've actually now found some things that really make that a lot easier. Especially since now I got the audio fixed. Oh, thank God. That was driving me nuts. I couldn't even play music and listen to just smooth jazz without it going. And it's like, oh, you're killing me.
Bye, Pro Life. Thanks for being here.
So, yeah, it's Senua's Sacrifice is a woman she's a very young woman in comparison to all the people that were around there. I would say that she probably wasn't maybe more than about 19, maybe 20. And she's got extremely severe psychosis. The list of things I could figure out because you're in her head. You can hear the sounds. If you put the headphones on, you hear exactly what she hears as stuff travels in her head as it goes around, as it gets quieter and louder, the whole bit. It'll freak you out when you first try it, but it is that she hears voices. She has delusions. She makes her own false beliefs. She has multiple personalities. She does have a slight bit of dissociative identity disorder. She is very schizophrenic on quite a few points that I can't even describe. She makes some of her personalities project themselves as that she takes them on as herself, but they're not herself. It's weird. Again, that's that part of the DID that comes up. And since you're there, again, I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist or anything like that, but you can see this very bare. It's very raw with what you're seeing. There's no where a normal patient for somebody who's in a mental institution or a hospital, I would feel for the doctor because there's no way you can tell because you're not in their head. You could not possibly know except from what you could possibly even slightly observe, and even that's not even. You really get it. There's no coloring, no shading, no sugar coating at all in the game. It's kind of scary. But you then, by the time you're done with it, you have such deep compassion for her. So it's an amazing experience to actually go through the game. I've been through it twice now. I was trying to do it once, and then I had all kinds of issues with audio. Everything just started falling apart, and I just said, okay, well, I'll have to stop for now. I'll redo it. But when I do these videos from now on, unfortunately, because there is audio in the actual cutscenes that I can't stop from playing, and they copyright on that, I will have to play them, and you'll have to either be there for them or not, and I'll have to unlist them after I'm done. So it is what it is.
Hey, Boomer. Good to see you, brother.
Boomer. What's up, brother?
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you, Boomer. Appreciate you being here, brother.
Oh, thanks for the invite. I appreciate that.
Welcome, Boomer. Anytime, brother. You know that.
And happy Labor Day
How
to you.
y'all doing? Oh, thank you. You as well, and everybody else in the chat that I can't see because I'm on my phone.
It's okay, Boomer. You're good. It's all good. No worries. I can't believe I've got two. I got two of the best veterans on here. Oh my god! Woohoo!
Oh no, ain't nothing like
Yay!
it. Oh.
I don't know about best, but I kind of, I guess if you can count me as bread and butter, it'll work.
I hear that.
No, I've got two of the best veterans that I respect on here. Shall I put it that way?
I'll tell you, there's a lot of better ones out there to respect than me. Just being honest.
Boomer, come off it, Boomer. Come on. You deserve more of my respect than some people do. That's why you're all on my channel right now.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh, I love you, Boomer.
So how you been? How's your Labor Day weekend so far?
Well, obviously the UK don't celebrate it, so you guys are more celebrating it than I am. But
Yeah, that's true.
The UK doesn't celebrate, which sucks.
Right.
Yeah, I've been up since 5 a.m. So I've been up like all day and all night near enough, and I'll probably up all night again because I'll be up with Sean on the phone.
Wow.
because Sean kind of hinted at something earlier.
You should start getting some sleep.
Sleep's overrated.
Yeah, she tried, but that doesn't work.
That doesn't work, Boomer. Like, my medication isn't working. My melatonin's not working.
But the only way I think you could get her to sleep is if you could promise that there were unicorns there. That whole thing.
And the fact that, I'm not even going to go what I was going to say. I'm not even going to go there.
And every last one of them has to do this. They have to go, yay! Yay!
I've seen a few unicorns. I've seen a few unicorns myself, but that's usually during a drunken stupor back in the day. But.
Oh, I remember that well. Oh man, those days. Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of like hang out and chill out with you guys, and kind of I was bored and I can't sleep, so I might as well do something useful. And the fact that I've had stupid idiots at my door this morning who, are slightly winding me up right now, and I'm trapped because they won't leave me alone.
Oh, goodness.
And it's getting on my freaking nerves. And I don't know what else to do because I am stuck because the UK won't do anything unless they physically hurt me, which is,
Really get a really big dog that is just loves you but mean to people that show up that are uninvited.
Yeah, the thing is, I have a sticker on my door. This is the thing. Sean knows I've sent him the sticker picture in Hangouts, and they basically told me that they don't have to take no notice of it because it doesn't cover them. And I'm like, well, actually, it does. And then they're like, well, we don't have to listen to you. Yeah, you actually do. You're on my property. Go away.
Yeah.
and they don't. The thing is, it's now 6 weeks in a row. It's every weekend. It's been, and plus there's 2 days during the week. Last week I texted and I was like, help, what the hell do I do? Because they're showing up now during the week as well. It's not just the weekends they're showing up. I don't know where they're getting my address from. So I don't know if they're deliberately looking me up or if they're trying to find me or what. But 6 weeks is a bit of a coincidence. I think not. It's
they could be
getting a bit much. And then this morning they turn up at like
random thing.
Huh?
I mean, because that's something that people do like here all the time. It's called ding dong ditch. Like we've done it, so does it seem like it's something other than a random thing? Or
yep, again, the BWYA.
Yeah. Like so what they're doing is they're walking up, knocking on your door, and running away, kind of thing like that.
No, what they're doing, Boomer, is they're knocking on my door, they're pressurizing me, basically they're telling me that I'm headed for hell because of my disability, telling me that I'd rather accept my disability rather than be accepted by God is what they're trying to tell me, basically.
So they're being verbally abusive as well. Yeah, that's not good.
Yep, and then first, Boomer, the lady and the bloke who came to my door today tried to put their foot back in my door, and before they had the chance to put their foot in my door, I slammed it because I was just like, nope. Hey, Family Garden.
And UK don't have laws against harassment like that unless they threaten bodily harm.
When I phoned the police yesterday, their stance was unless I feel physically threatened and they hurt me, they won't come out.
Wow.
So I have no door, I have no legs to stand on right now. I have no support whatsoever.
Wow.
So yeah, it's kind of frustrating.
What do your neighbors think of it? Like, or is it your neighbors? I mean,
my neighbors.
Is there a neighbor you could turn to?
No, the thing is, me and my neighbors don't really speak. Like, I see them in passing. I'll tell them like, look out for the people and stuff, but most of them don't seem to see them. And then I get them every weekend. It's like between the same time as well. It's usually between 8 and 11 a.m. in the morning. And they'll bang on my door and they'll stand there until I answer it. I'm like, that's creepy. They don't go away. They'll stand there until I get to the door, or if I'm in my kitchen, I can see them come around the side of my apartment block, and they'll stand there until you answer the door.
Sounds to me like a group of freaking radicals.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. Me and Sean are working on something about it, but the fact is, it's now I'm feeling like I'm trapped because every time I go out or try to go out, they over catch me, or when I'm coming back from somewhere, they catch me. So either way, I'm stuck.
And that's where we're going to try and fix at least one group. I know for a fact I can stop. I can definitely stop that one. I cannot stop the Jehovah's Witnesses, though, for the most part, although I will give them a call with a quite clear conscience about my intention to make sure they see what interesting things show up at their doorstep for free that just can be a little bit unique.
Yeah, that's just been frustrating me. And then today, like, having a row with my dad hasn't helped because he's been on the phone at me going, oh, just let it go, Gemma. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's no point stressing, blah, blah. And I'm like, Dad, you don't understand. The thing is, it's getting me ill. It's making me feel upset. And it's just the fact that I have other family issues right now with my stepdad being re-diagnosed with cancer and trying to deal with that. It's been a bit much. And then today I had a massive argument with my mum. So it's kind of been like, today's been crappy. And yeah, and this afternoon's been the only positive bit of it where I can come on live and broadcast and have fun, try and relax about it. But yeah, this weekend has not been a good weekend, really, apart from having phone calls with people, with Faith and Form, with Sean. Like, my weekend has pretty much been me crying and being an anxious wreck. So it's kind of, I'm getting slightly annoyed that I'm being trapped, and it's leading to my anxiety going to a heightened spike. My medication is taking ages to kick in. So by the time I've actually got medicated, which is usually in about an hour from now, that I'll start feeling good again. But right now, my body is literally screaming at me, and I can feel every goddamn pain possible. Which sucks. So it's kind of, Yeah.
Yeah, her anxiety manifests in physical pain. So, as unfortunate as that is,
it sucks. And it's right now. It's like,
I'll be right back.
I have pain in my back. My chest is absolutely killing me. I've thrown up my dinner from earlier. It's kind of, my pain tolerance is not good at all right now. It sucks. But it is what it is. Eric says, Gemma, I know some people. Oh, God, Eric. Really? Oh, God, Eric. Okay. Bradley! You can't say that kind of stuff, Bradley, in my chat. No! That's not good. That won't get in trouble if that gets read out. No. No, 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 no. Oh, Bradley. You can't put that kind of stuff in a chat. That's, I know you're joking, but that's not a good idea to even put that in someone's chat. Yeah. But I know the sentiment behind it, so I appreciate it. But yeah, be very careful what you put in a chat. And you could ask them for their names, let me know, Gemma. I can have words from Husband to leave you be. Choice is yours. Yeah, Andy, but you live all the way in Harwich. It's going to take you about an hour or so to get here. Like, by the time you've got here, they'd be scarpered. They won't stay. They won't stay if you know if you're going to come here. They'll leg it. It'll be like a case of what happened to me today. They banged on my door. I literally opened the door, told them to read the sign, slammed the door again. I was like, leave me alone. It's the case of leave me alone. Sod off. How many other ways can I say it? Go away.
I'd have Andy camping out there until they showed up.
But I have got some good videos on the way. Like I say, I've got some poems on the way that I read to Sam earlier. Actually, I can share with you right now. Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to get my folders back here. I actually read a poem to Sam earlier, which I think describes how I'm feeling right now. This one. This one's called The Mess I'm In. And it says, I'm in a constant mess, messing up every day suppressing how to function when I know I'm the odd one out in this world where I can't read people's intentions I wish I could understand people and what they say, the mess of how to process the simple conversation including when people show me love and concern, which I struggle to comprehend people who are just trying to help when I feel like I can't survive feelings of being at rock bottom, of anxiety and meltdowns of being in a mess of being in a roller coaster I wish that would slow down and stop. Slow down, give me time to process. Mess is life, and I see things clearly in front of me now. And that's one of the ones I wrote a couple of days ago.
Wow.
I love
that's
all your
kind
poems.
of where my head's been at, per se. And then I wrote another one. Sam, which one did you like? I read to you earlier. What was the one that you liked? That you said that you really liked earlier? I read to you on the phone.
I
can't remember which one it was.
Title. It was something about you, though. I mean, they all are, but it was like.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one it was. I can't remember.
The one Sean helped you on.
Oh yes, this is
that one.
This one. Yes. Come on, Sean, hurry up. This one's called Perfect, based off a song that I listened to the other day. It says, perfect. Is everybody perfect on the inside? Inside is where we crumble. On the outside, we appear happy for everybody to see. See as we hide between a song or society. Society says we have to be a certain way that is unrealistic, but we need to be able to be ourselves. People as we are unique, trying to understand we are created to be special with many abilities to make you special in knowing that you have a great message of personality of how special you are, special in knowing that you're accepted and not judged. Perfect, you are created to be you. You have a purpose in this amazing world. You need to remember you're strong and perfect. That's how I see you. That's kind of what I wrote a couple of hours ago, well, a couple of days ago. And then the one I wrote today, which is, I finished today. I wrote it last night, early hours this morning, is this one here. It says, I wish people would understand. It says, I wish people would understand that I'm different in this cold, judgmental world when people try and put me down when I'm already broken at my lowest to thinking there's no way out in my dark thoughts of why people want to hurt me by telling me that I'm fake because I don't conform to your expectation of who I am made to be who I am. I'm autistic, and that's a gift that I value that I'm finally free after everybody tries to put me down because they think they know the best of me and my future, a future that I'm in control of. So that's one that I wrote yesterday, early hours this morning.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's a few here that I've kind of written, and there's a few that I haven't kind of shared. There's a couple here that I want to share in a bit, but these are kind of just my thoughts and kind of who I am as a person, I guess. But I just want to come on and kind of have a nice stream and kind of talk to everybody and see what everybody's been up to. I know, Boomer, you've been poorly and recovering recently. Boomer?
Yeah, I'm doing good now.
You're doing good now?
Yeah.
I try to, Andy. The thing is, like, staying in control of my future is hard because the problem is when you've got people trying to control your feelings and tell you you're not allowed to do certain things or try and make you believe that you're a total idiot, you kind of get used to believing it in a way. And there's been a lot of people who are making me feel like I'm absolute awful. And things have been quite difficult for me recently. So it's hard to try and take that control back after kind of being manipulated somewhat, I guess. And it's kind of been a bit difficult for me to focus on getting total control back again. But I do try most of the time. It helps. I have you guys on here to help me get straight again and kind of kick my own backside sometimes and try and be like, enough's enough, Gemma. I just need to get back on track. And
the strength is within you. We're just here to remind you of that.
Yeah. I know, Boomer. I just find that strength is hard to accept. That's the thing. It annoys me because I know, because I accept what people say about me, and I doubt myself, and I know it's part of my trust issues from way back before YouTube started, and it's people tell me stuff and I kind of believe it, and I just think, oh, okay, and it kind of just sits there and rots. And like I said to Sam earlier, it's a case of I have to learn to shove it off and go, nope, not going to listen to that. Nope. And I have to try and convince myself to do it. Huh?
All you need to do is believe in yourself and ignore the negativity of others.
Yeah, I know, which is why I'm trying to do this stream and kind of pick people up and be sort of an inspiration, I guess, and help people understand a bit more about what my channel is. I know, Andy. I know I need to say F people, I know, but I'm not like that. That's the problem. I'm very, very placid. I'm very, very laid back. I like to sort of give people chances until they push me to the point where I'm like, you know what, now screw you, get lost. But it takes me a while to get to that because I'm not naturally that way. I never have been. So when I come onto YouTube, I'm having to learn to toughen up because I have people trying to be horrible and destruct me and try and make me struggle. And but I know, Andy, I get used to it. People are getting a lot better with me though. I think now, since I've got better moderators and I've took control of my channel and got rid of some people who haven't been here for a while, and it's getting better. I'm getting a lot better with it. So I thought I'd just come on, have a bit of fun, share some more poems, I guess. I've got a lot of older ones. If you guys want to hear some older stuff that I've written from just before I joined YouTube, I guess. I've written a lot of sort of mental health based ones that I've been through on my mental health journey. Yeah, like the other day, I wrote this one called "Too Much Information," which is based on my century. Welcome back, Dad. How you doing?
Oh, I had to answer the door and talk to somebody that I knew from the church. So, here's what it is. And they were very polite about the whole issue. I'm just kind of saying, and we were talking about that matter that you were having a problem with. So,
okay,
I'm slowly getting it to wind up where we deal with this. But anyway, moving on. So,
yeah, I was just going to read a poem, Dad, if you're ready. I was just going to share some of my poetry that I've got here. This one is a poem called "Too Much Information." This is a poem I wrote about 2 months ago. I hadn't actually shared yet. So it says, "Too much information processing in my head processing all the social conversation of hearing people on the telephone or on the laptop typing too loud on the keyboard keys clicking, people clicking their fingers being clicked into place. Oh, that irritates me. So I had to put it in here because that irritates me. Place, people trying to ask me questions which overwhelm me with having to think of the answers people may not expect of me then looking confused. Confused people think I'm being awkward. They ask me the question of, are you okay? Okay, are you going somewhere? What's wrong with you? Oh, them questions. Ugh. Yeah. I have constant information being processed and having time going too quickly. Quickly we're getting overloaded with all the sounds and noises get to me starting the anxiety of doubt and panic. Panic makes my hands sweat and tremble, people staring at me and assuming that I'm just being difficult. Difficult I'm not, I'm having too much information. The information processing in my head, the information being yelled at me. Too much information and voices trying to talk to me, the tone of voice and the background noise. Too much information needs to overload in emotions. Emotions trying to keep myself together when he wants me to be normal. Too much information, too fast, needs to stop. Stop and let me breathe and process how I feel. Everything's now too much. That's how too much overload feels. Feels like I have to shut myself down to cope with all my senses being overloaded. Too much information. Now will you understand? Understand that I need to leave the situation. Too much information, too fast, too loud. Please let me be. I'm autistic.
There you go.
So yeah, I kind of wrote that when I was in a major depressive downfall, as it were.
I understand. No worries.
I've written some other quite dark ones as well. Most of my poetry is quite dark because of like this one here. This one I wrote a couple of weeks ago called "I'm Hidden." It says, "I'm hidden in this society that expects me to fit in and not show that I'm different. Different should be accepted and not judged. I'm often hidden because I'm seen as awkward. Awkward I am not, I'm just wired differently. And communicating and having to mask how I feel every day. Every day I have to act just to be seen as normal. And what is normal? Normal is a stereotypical label that shouldn't be allowed. I'm hidden because my behaviour is different. Different people think I'm challenging. Challenging I am not, I'm just trying to communicate my needs when everything is overwhelming and lost of control. I'm hidden. Hidden people assume I'm attention seeking. Attention seeking I'm not, I'm just trying to understand. Fit in this world when I know that I'm different." So yeah, you can kind of get some of my themes in here. They're quite dark, depressive. Yeah. It's kind of a lot of my poems are based on my feelings, and there's quite a lot of angry poems in here.
That's all right. I like things that are dark too. It's like my soul.
This is where all my true feelings come out. Like, I have written some kind of Christian themed ones. Like, I've got a few here that are based on like my church experiences and what I kind of feel that where I am right now and stuff like that. But yeah, these are just a few of my kind of, I guess you can understand where my brain's at right now.
That's all right. Bone dancer, I would say that's a magic word too. Chocolate is definitely a magic word.
Yes, I did. Yep. Yes, you did hear the word chocolate. I'm eating M&Ms right now. I'm actually eating this. Hold on, tipping it upside down. I'm actually eating M&M big chocolate bar. I've been eating it for like the last 2 hours. It's a 165 gram bar of pure M&M crispy chocolate. So I've been eating that with crisps and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a sort of hangout stream and have some good friends on. Like I said to Sean, I'm only going to have certain people on my panels because of the stress and anxiety that I've had with recent trolls and people trying to kind of, I feel, been taking over my channel a little bit. And this is the easier way of me dealing with it, putting certain people on. So this is kind of where I'm going to base it and hopefully control it a bit more. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and hang out with my friends and let you guys kind of have the floor and I could just sit here and relax.
No worries. I was just researching some more information about what I need to do to contact over there.
Okay.
Well, I have time, you know. I know. I was looking at a few things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, go ahead.
No worries. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I'm actually looking at several different. Whoa! Wow, somebody's actually. I put out music a long time ago. I actually put it on Groove, SoundCloud, and yeah, somebody actually is resharing my one of my songs. I'm just kind of floored like that. That's what. So I'm actually looking to copyright them. Yeah, I'm having to remaster them and redo them. They're, as my son likes to say, Dad, they sound so 90s. And I'm like, thanks, jeez.
What's wrong with that?
BWYA says, you don't want to stay there, of course, but it's unrealistic to believe our lives are 100% positive, 100% so. Yes, I know, but the thing is, BWYA, a lot of my poetry is dark. Like, you'll see a lot of my poems have a lot of a dark theme, like some of them that I won't publish on here because some of them are trigger poems, some of them are not appropriate for YouTube, full stop. So there'll only be certain ones that I put on YouTube because they'll be suitable. There's other ones which, yeah, I'll be sending to people privately because they've got some inappropriate content in them. Hey, Tiger!
Have you ever thought of getting any of your stuff published?
This is the thing, Boom. I don't know how to do it. Yes, I want to. Yes, I want to. But I don't know how to do it. That's the problem.
Well, there's a few ways to do it. I mean, you could contact a publicist and see if they could help you out, or.
Yeah, I need to find out how I'm going to do it because I have no idea when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know how it would work over here. I'd have to try and find someone to help me out, I guess. Hey, Irish, good to see you.
Hey, Irish Whiskey.
So yeah, I don't know. I'd love to get published. Maybe I think I've been told that self-publishing might be an easier way because apparently there's websites that I can self-publish on. But again, I'm going to have to try and have help with it because, yeah, I don't know.
Well, you could. Have you ever tried Googling it? Just the how-tos sites that they have on Google, like how to publish material and things like that. All you have to do is Google, how do I publish poems, and it will give you a bunch of different sites with information on how to go about doing it.
Okay, Boom, I'll look that up for sure. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've done for my artwork. If I need to know anything about like how to sell, how to price, things like that, I just go to Google and I say, okay, how do you price art? And it brings up these sites and they break it down for you step by step. And it tells me, there's two different ways of doing it. You can do it this way or that way. And I would imagine it'd be about the same for anything else you need to know how to do, as far as, publishing poems and things like that.
You could do self-publishing. I wish you said you could do self-publishing on Amazon through the Kindle book program. Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Kindle's another one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll definitely look into the Google thing and see what I can search up and The problem is, me, I get so confused with all this information. I'm like, I'd love to get published. I really would, but the problem is I struggle, and then I kind of stop myself. I'm like, nah. I kind of give
think
up.
Irish mentioned one time. I think it was Irish. He mentioned one time he published a book through Kindle once, I believe. I think he's the one. I can't read the chat, so I don't know if he's if that's correct or not.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah,
but he could probably tell you how to do it via Kindle.
Yeah, Andy, if you could have a look, that would be great, Andy. If you've got experience with it, that'd be good. Or anyone who has experience of dealing with publishers and stuff, because I have not the first clue. I just write usually when I feel like it, and I kind of just put things together. And I just read a poem just now when Sean was away, a poem that Sean actually helped me with and inspired me with. So that's kind of where I'm going with things right now. I try and get my feelings out on paper rather than getting to a point of self-destruction and other things I'm not going to talk about because it's inappropriate. But yeah. And Sean knows exactly what I'm hinting at here, so Yes, which is why I need to talk to Sean on the phone as well afterwards, because there's a situation that I need done this morning, and I'm not.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. So that's why I've got my little fiddle bracelet, toy, sensory toy, whatever you want to call it, Pidget, on my hand right now, because it's kind of kept me calm most of the day, apart from stressful situations this afternoon. But yeah, it's kind of been my go-to toy, and I just thought I'd stream for a bit and see who was on and have a bit of fun and try and mellow out a little bit. But
that's cool. It's all good. All good.
I know.
I got something I can show though. I did one thing today.
Yeah.
I found I'm finding things that are free, as I said. So I'm having all these things that I'll be offering up for anybody who wants to see it on my channel. When I put some of this stuff up, I'm anxious to kind of share. So it's one of those things that there are free logo makers, there are free video makers, there's royalty free music. There's stuff that I'm finding that people are finally getting the clue that the music industry and some of the Hollywood that is really being abusive about these copyright claims. There are people who are out there that are finally counteracting this, and we're decentralizing a lot of these things. So actually this has been kind of cool. So I made myself my first logo today, trying to see what I thought about what it would be like. So I'll share this real quick, just because of the fact that I thought it would be kind of neat.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if this is what I'm going to stay with, but this is one thing. And you guys, I'll find the site again because I've got it saved. And if you guys want to see it, again, it's one of those things that some screens let you share audio checkbox. And okay, that's fine. I'm actually doing this through Chrome for the first time, which, by the way, StreamYards acts differently than Firefox on Chrome back and forth.
Yeah, I tried Firefox earlier.
Yeah, so there it is. That's the one I made. I actually made that. It took me 5 minutes. No kidding.
Right, there we go.
5 minutes.
There we go.
5 minutes and I did that. Yeah, and that wasn't even trying. That's not really the finished product or anything like that. I just tried it to see what would happen, what would be the outcome. Boy, I just missed my word there, and I had total word salad. So this is an object, text, made the colors. There you go. So that was just something for trial. Cool. So so that's that was a quick kind of test thing there. And site. Who's got the site? I got the site. That's who's got the site.
Who uses Firefox browsers? Sean uses Firefox and he uses Chrome. He uses both web browsers, and I've started using Firefox today.
Yeah.
Because Google Chrome is acting up.
Here's the link. Make logos. Now I basically just I did like a quick screen print with the copy, and then I put it into Paint and did what I did. So, but if you wanted to have the high-end vector graphics and all that, you can pay for it, but I didn't. I just did the screen capture because I wanted to see if it could be done. But if anybody wants to see that, here's... And
Andy says he uses Firefox. He won't use Google any longer. Okay.
There you go. So you can actually make your own logos, and you can have a field day with it if you really want to, but they charge like $19 US for when you're done with the product. So again, I made it really big, and then I just, alt print screen because I have 3 monitors, and then just took that and went into Paint, did Control V to paste it in there, and then cropped it out, and there you go. Yeah, sometimes you gotta cheat a little. So
you help me make some logos then.
Yeah, and at that point in time, as long as you understand the value of screen print and how you can use it, you can crop that stuff out. YouTube's videos for their the way they have for thumbnails is a 16:9 ratio setting. So that picture is actually 1600 by 900. So it fits the 16:9 ratio. So that'll drop in at any point in time. But I don't know if I'm satisfied with that yet. I'm still thinking that's not quite the final product. But I thought it was simple. It was easy. It was good. So
Ralph agrees with you.
Yeah,
He says,
I'll try some other ones.
I'll do that too, Sean. Ralph agrees with you. Yeah,
I wouldn't blame you, Ralph, at all. I mean, anything you can do to, it's pretty much until, things are better here. We're starting to pick things up. A little bit of money's starting to trickle in here. We're doing good. So the job's starting to work out. But for right now, free is me. That's pretty much it. So if anything I can find and pass it forward, here you go. Monetize the heck out of it if you can. So again, that's my way of also paying it forward for anything that came my way. Is, on top of everything else, I'm trying to do whatever I can to help the communities. So, yeah.
Yeah. This is the thing. We all got to help each other. This is the thing. We're all content creators. We're all here to support each other. And that's what we should be doing. That's why we're on YouTube, because we all have something in common and a passion to do it. And we need to
I just want to say,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No,
Faith
I'm done.
in the Fallen, you have this look like you're about ready to give a lecture.
Oh, no.
Now, class, pay attention.
That sounds amazing. You can have the floor, Sam.
Oh, no. I was just reading the chat and listening to you guys at the same time.
Oh, that's fine. I was going to say PG, Tor is, I would recommend this before you get into Tor, because I'm a computer guy that really does dig into stuff. We'll just say that, that's some dangerous territory. Make sure you sandbox yourself into an area where you use a virtual machine and then use Tor through your virtual machine. Do not surf on your bare machine by itself with Tor, and use a VPN for the love of Pete. If you can't use a VPN, yes, the Tor network will pretty much mask things, but you need to be very careful, because you will find things on there that once you see them, you can't unsee them. They've been on your machine. You don't want that. Be very careful. Just saying. I'm sure everybody can pick up a little bit of what I'm trying to say without actually saying it out on the channel, because there are images and pictures nobody needs to see, and that's highly illegal and distasteful, to say the least. So,
Andy, what are you on about? What? Andy, what? Huh? Andy, you completely throw me, friend. What? Huh? What? Andy!
Yeah. And actually, for me, I use... be very careful, PG. Be very careful there. And if you go on a bare machine without if you don't run a virtual machine and at least do something to, mask anything you can with a good VPN. I use Proton VPN because they actually allow for Tor to go through it and use their own endpoints. So it's not being like somebody's honeypot, like the CIA or anything like that. I know that sounds conspiratorial, but I used to work for military intelligence. That's not too unreal. The thing is that you're not only going to find that kind of material that nobody should have on their computer at all in the first place, but you're going to also find that people will try to hack you. So don't do that. Don't do it without those things.
She says, thanks, Sean, for help. I have little knowledge about this stuff. So yeah. She's just
be very careful.
Yeah, Andy, you're still confusing me. I don't know what the hell you're on about. You're really confusing me. I'm like, huh? I don't get what you're on about, Andy. I really don't get it.
Well, if he's talking about IPVanish and they don't keep any logs, just like Proton VPN. Proton VPN is in Switzerland. They're actually using an old military bunker that's a couple 100 feet or so. I don't remember how far down underground they are.
Okay.
But they store their servers down there, and that way that if you need to use their secure core settings, you can actually really mask yourself twice over. It's actually pretty good, but slow at that point because you're really, you're really eating into the bandwidth on yourself on that one, trying to make it so that you don't have anybody find you.
Andy, it doesn't matter. Sean just explained it to me, but you were kind of throwing me off with your comments. I was like, huh? What? huh? But never mind. It's all good. It's fine. Whatever. There's just like 4 cinemas out there.
That's good, Andy. I'm glad that you're staying in that area because there have been some people, unfortunately, as a computer guy, my experience has been sadly because of a parent that has walked into the shop that I was working at. The place was called Summit Direct here in Hamilton, and they're closed now. But you might still find some stuff on the web if you're interested, but they've shut down. A parent walked in, their child was surfing around on Tor, and the police got involved on that one because I had to basically turn the machine over because as soon as I saw it, I had to make the call. I'm not tolerating that crap. So
Shut up, Andy. Shut up, Andy. You cheeky so-and-so. You think you can boss me around? Shut up.
Andy's cheeky.
Yes, Andy. Actually, that's true. Proton Mail and Proton VPN are both. Yes.
Andy, don't make me temporarily block you, Andy.
At least.
Thank you, Irish Risky Paranormal.
No, yeah. Andy, I can block you just because you're being cheeky, you know. Don't push it. I can block you.
PG,
Mister?
it would be definitely be looking for the reviews. If you're trying to do Tor, if you're trying to do Tor, look for people who are specialized in dealing with Tor. That way you keep yourself safe. It's just one extra step. That doesn't mean that you can't show yourself as having a fingerprint on the internet, because there are ways to do that. Like right now I have a massive, because of all the music and stuff that I've done and helped with and stuff on radio. Oh God. Yeah. It's like, even though I've masked myself for a lot of the stuff that, what they don't know that I've downloaded, they don't need to know. It could trace back to the machine I have. So even though my name's not on it, it's the fact that they could trace it back with a VPN. Like somewhat, I can kind of mask some of it, but there's still fingerprints that kind of point it out. So everybody.
Yes. Good to see you, Like and Theory. Welcome to the chat, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Good to see you.
The only other thing I could, sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, the only other thing I could recommend, PG, is that if you really wanted to get into setting up a machine properly, you'd have to use something called Tails. Edward Snowden has used that, and I actually have a set of flash drives that are set up for that specifically in case there's ever a time that I need something in an emergency way to talk to somebody in a very quiet way. So, but if you want to get into that, that's way up there. So I don't know what your level of expertise is in technology, but for those who are not ready to take on that one and you don't want that kind of responsibility, don't go there. Otherwise, for those who are comfortable with it, get at it.
Yes. I'm probably going to stop wrapping this up soon, guys, because one, I'm in absolute agony. I need to speak to Sean about some issues anyway. I'm right now. My back is beyond capable, and I've got pain elsewhere as well. So I need to check on Sean with some stuff that we're talking about behind the scenes anyway as well. So I'm probably going to wrap this stream up before I end up screaming in front of everybody. You're welcome, Sam, and thank you, Boomer, for being on, and Sean, as always, for being on. I'm going to wrap this stream up, guys. Thank you so much for being here and being excellent people in my chat, and I shall see you all next time, and have a great Sunday.
Sam, Boomer, you guys have a great one. Talk to you later.
Yeah, you
too. All right, y'all have a good one. Much love. Keep it real.
Much love, everybody. Bye-bye.